Hey Wanderlusters, your friendly neighborhood travel guide here, diving into the vibrant tapestry of New Orleans. Known as the Big Easy, this city is a feast for the senses, where music, food, and culture create a symphony of experiences that you just can't get anywhere else. As we embark on this virtual journey, we'll be exploring the city's diverse accommodation options, from the historic French Quarter to the peaceful charm of the Garden District. We'll also unveil must-do activities that will have you wandering Bourbon Street and cruising the Mississippi. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary adventure featuring gumbo, po' boys, and beignets, and get ready to immerse yourself in the rich culture of jazz music, ghost tours, and Mardi Gras. We'll even take you on a museum exploration and give you the lowdown on the city's festival fever. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about planning your trip, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel adventures. First things first, let's talk about where to hang your hat in the Big Easy. New Orleans is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own unique character and charm. Where you decide to stay can greatly influence your NOLA experience. The French Quarter is the city's historic heart. It's alive day and night, buzzing with street performers, iconic sights, and a lively atmosphere. It's centrally located, making it a convenient base to explore the city. But keep in mind, the area can be noisy and a bit pricier than other neighborhoods. If you prefer a quieter retreat, consider the Garden District. This area is known for its elegant mansions, tree-lined streets, and peaceful charm. The architecture is simply stunning. However, it's a bit further from the main attractions, so you might need to plan your itinerary accordingly. Then there's the Warehouse District, an up-and-coming area with trendy spots, art galleries, and views of the Mississippi River. It has a unique vibe and is close to museums, perfect for art and history buffs. But if you're more into nightlife, you might find this area a bit quiet after sundown. Last but not least, there's Faubourg Marigny, known for its bohemian spirit, eclectic bars, and live music haven. It offers an authentic New Orleans experience and a great music scene. However, it's not as walkable as other neighborhoods, so you might need to rely on public transportation or ride shares. As you see, each neighborhood has its pros and cons. It all comes down to what you're looking for in your New Orleans adventure. Are you after the hustle and bustle of the French Quarter? Or do you prefer the serene beauty of the Garden District? Perhaps the trendy vibe of the Warehouse District? Or the authentic charm of Faubourg Marigny? So pick your nest and get ready for the adventure. Now that you've found your nest, it's time to spread your wings and explore. Start your journey by sauntering down the iconic Bourbon Street. Feel the pulsating energy of the city as you pass by lively bars, street performers, and vibrant shops. Next, take a leisurely stroll through Jackson Square, a historic park teeming with artists, musicians, and the majestic St. Louis Cathedral. Ready for an adventure? Hop on a swamp tour and meet some of Louisiana's most famous residents. Alligators. You might even spot a few wild boars, raccoons, and snakes. Back in the city, embark on a river cruise down the mighty Mississippi. As you bask in the warm southern sun, soak in the stunning cityscape and historic landmarks. Finally, step back in time on the St. Charles streetcar. As the oldest continuously operating streetcar line in the world, it offers a charming ride through the city's picturesque neighborhoods. With so much to do, you'll never have a dull moment in New Orleans. No trip to New Orleans would be complete without diving into its culinary scene. Let's embark on a gastronomic adventure, starting with the heartwarming gumbo. This stew of meat or shellfish served over rice is a flavorful delight that truly embodies the melting pot of cultures here. Next up, the po' boy. This overstuffed sandwich, filled with anything from fried seafood to roast beef, is a New Orleans classic that's as diverse as the city itself. Moving on to jambalaya, a one-pot wonder that's a testament to the city's Creole and Cajun influences. It's a hearty dish that's sure to satisfy your hunger. Now, who's ready for dessert? Beignets, these heavenly squares of fried dough dusted with powdered sugar, are a must-try. They're the city's sweet signature that you won't want to miss. And lastly, don't leave without trying pralines, a creamy concoction of pecans, sugar, and butter. It's a sweet treat that leaves a lasting impression. Remember, in New Orleans, every meal is a celebration. New Orleans is a city with a soul. It's time to immerse yourself in its rich culture. Let's start with the enchanting melodies of jazz at Preservation Hall. Here, the music isn't just heard, it's felt. It echoes through the halls, reverberating with the city's heartbeat. Next, we delve into the mysterious with a French Quarter ghost tour, where tales of the supernatural intertwine with the city's history. As night falls, the streets whisper stories of times long past, evoking a sense of eerie fascination. Then there's the Second Line Parade, a jubilant celebration of life and music. This vibrant tradition embodies the city's resilience, with its infectious rhythm encouraging everyone to join the dance. At Mardi Gras World, you can peek behind the curtain of the city's most famous festival. It's a riot of color, creativity, and craftsmanship. Finally, venture into the Voodoo Museum, an intriguing exploration of a misunderstood spiritual tradition. Soak in the culture and let the city's spirit move you. For all you history buffs and art lovers, New Orleans has plenty to offer. First up, the National One-Two Museum. A must-visit, it offers an immersive journey through the narratives of the greatest generation. Then, let's amble to the Ogden Museum of Southern Art. Here, the diverse and dynamic culture of the American South comes alive. Next, we move to the beat at the New Orleans Jazz Museum. Celebrating the universal language of jazz, it's a feast for the ears. And for a taste of the antebellum South, the Whitney Plantation stands as a powerful testament to the history of slavery. Finally, dive into the underwater world at the Audubon Aquarium of the Americas. Marvel at the vibrant marine life, from playful penguins to majestic sharks. Remember, a city's museums are windows into its soul. There's always a party in New Orleans. Let's talk about some of the city's most vibrant festivals. First off, we have the French Quarter Fest in April. It's the largest free music festival in the United States, filling the streets with music, food, and culture. Then in July, the Essence Festival takes over, celebrating African American music and culture with an impressive lineup of artists. But the party doesn't stop there. The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival in late April to early May is a 2-weekend extravaganza of music, crafts, and food. Come Halloween, the city dons a spooky charm like no other. The ghost tours, haunted houses, and vampire balls are not for the faint-hearted. Lastly, the Krewe of Bacchus Parade during Mardi Gras is a sight to behold. A tradition since 1968, it's a marvel of floats, costumes, and good old-fashioned revelry. In New Orleans, life is a festival. Come join the party. Before we wrap up, here are some insider tips to enhance your New Orleans experience. To get a taste of true New Orleans flavor, it's essential to venture beyond the well-trodden path. Sure, Cafe Du Monde's beignets are heavenly, but the city's culinary landscape has so much more to offer. Think pralines, crawfish omelets, and café au lait for breakfast. Let your senses lead you through the bustling French market, where you can indulge in local specialties like gumbo, jambalaya, and po' boys. But don't stop there. The city's best food often hides in the most unassuming spots. Skip the crowded tourist traps and seek out the hidden gems. Ask the locals where they love to eat and follow their lead. You might find yourself in vibrant neighborhoods like Bywater and Treme, feasting on incredible food you'd never stumble upon otherwise. And let's not forget about happy hour. Many New Orleans bars and restaurants offer fantastic deals during these golden hours, making it the perfect time to sample a smorgasbord of dishes and cocktails without straining your wallet. So embrace the happy hour culture and make the most of your culinary adventure. Now, on to the cultural tips. If you're in town on a Sunday, don't miss the chance to attend a Second Line Parade. This joyous procession is a quintessential New Orleans experience, filled with music, dancing, and an infectious community spirit. Take the time to explore the city's historic cemeteries, too. Their unique above-ground tombs tell a fascinating story of the city's past. Just remember to be respectful, as these are hallowed grounds. And finally, make it a point to catch some live music. Whether it's jazz in a dimly lit club, a brass band on a street corner, or a soulful singer in a dive bar, the city's music is its heartbeat. Feel its pulse, and you'll understand what makes New Orleans so special. There you have it, folks, your comprehensive guide to experiencing New Orleans like a local. Until next time, happy travels.